Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. No, that's not what I never say that. I never say. Hey guys, I'm back with another video. It has been a minute. It's been like over 2 weeks. Honestly, I've just been really stressed and lazy about school and just the general status of the world right now. I just voted yesterday. I hope that you did too. I am really excited to film this video, not necessarily because it's an original idea, but because I have a new camera. Woo! I'm really excited. Look, I can hold my phone and film at the same time. Like that just opens me up to a limitless world of opportunities for YouTube videos. If you want to see any kinds of videos where I would need to use my phone in them, let me know. I can do Tinder videos, I can do reacting to old photos and videos. I just can't with that. I could play that game Episode, I could do shit like that, let me know, give me ideas. For today's video, I am going to be answering and reacting to some assumptions and questions that you have about me. So I put out on my Snap story, my Instagram story, and Twitter, I asked for assumptions that you have about me, or just generally questions that you want to ask me, and I'm going to answer them now. Let's get into the questions and assumptions. I have the first one right here on my phone that I can look at while I'm filming. First one is an assumption. It says, you were a goody two-shoes in grade school. I'm gonna have to agree with this one. I was definitely a really good kid and never got in trouble and didn't break any rules or anything. I was just kind of a weirdo, I guess. I don't know, but not any weirder than any kid. I don't know, just I just wanted to listen to Jonas Brothers and just vibe, and honestly nothing's really changed, so I'm not sorry about it. I assume you would puke with tequila. IDK. Well, you are actually 100% right about that. There have been 3 separate occasions where I've taken 1 shot of tequila, and 2 out of those 3 times I immediately started puking, so yeah, you're right. You wear stoner flannels? Yeah, literally, yesterday when I tried to film this video the first time, I was wearing a flannel. Yeah, I would say yeah, I have so many flannels, and yeah. What's your favorite type of clothing to sew? I don't know, I like making skirts, because I feel skirts are just so fun and girly, and they're pretty easy to make. Are you a theater kid? I know you worked at a theater from someone that I used to work with. Yeah, I guess I would say I was. I did every musical in middle school and high school, so yeah, I guess. I was pretty much always in the ensemble, except for a couple times I would have a little extra dance group moment, even though I'm not a dancer, but I wish I was. It wasn't really something that I wanted to pursue outside of high school. The next one is an assumption. They said that you care about everyone more than you do yourself. I don't really think that that's true. Not in a bad way, I guess, but I feel I definitely take my own needs into consideration, and if somebody else's problems are going to affect my mental well-being, then I will kind of step away from that type of situation. But I do care about my friends and family, obviously, and I'm always there to help them when they need it, but like I just, like I wouldn't say that that's something that's like completely accurate, that I care about everyone else more than me. I feel like at the end of the day all you really have is yourself, so like I try to make sure that like I'm solid before I go and like help other people, which is good, I think. What is your favorite song ever? Every time I like think of this, one song pops into my head, and I don't really know necessarily if it is like my favorite song of all time, but it definitely like, it's definitely up there, and like it's the song that I always think of when I think of like what is my favorite song, and it is And Sun by Walk the Moon. Maybe I'll play a little snippet of it. That's it, okay. It's a good song. Check it out. I don't know, whatever. Okay, this next one is my favorite because it's not a question or an assumption. It's more of like a little command, like, and it's clearly from someone that knows me pretty well. But it just says, tell the story of how you broke up a band. Like, okay, I guess. I'm gonna keep this like really vague and like with no names, because like if you know, you know, and if you don't know, like you don't need to know, you know? So basically, I started dating this guy at the end of my like sophomore year of high school, and I had known him since like 2nd grade. We were like friends in like 8th grade, whatever, and we ended up dating, and we were like pretty solid for about like at least like 6 months or so, and then it was kind of on and off and like pretty iffy for like a while. But basically he was in this band with 2 of his friends, and like I was dating him, and I was like pretty good friends with the other 2 guys in this band. And I think the beginning of my senior year, I was like super on and off with this guy, and during one of the points where we were off, but not the last time that we broke up, I may or may not have dated one of his friends that was in this band with him. And like in my defense, like this was not like a ploy to like get back at him or anything like that. Like I genuinely thought that I liked this other guy, and we were like pretty good friends at this point too, and like it all just kind of happened really quickly, and like I didn't really expect it or like want it to happen that quickly, but like I just kind of went with it, and I ended up getting like so much hate for this from people that were not involved in my life at all, and it ended up being like a really rough like month that I dated this guy, and I realized that he was more into it than I was, and I kind of freaked out, and then I broke up with him. I did eventually go back to the first guy after a little bit, but what can you do, you know? It's high school, like you get it, right? I guess I don't even really remember exactly what happened, but that's how I broke up the band, I guess. But they had issues before I stepped in, so I don't know how long it was gonna last, you know? But yeah, that's the story of how I broke up a band in high school. This question's interesting. It says, do you think women should have rights? Be honest. So like as a woman, I'm gonna say yes. And not to say that men don't deserve rights, but come on guys, come on. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. What was your favorite hair phase you've ever had? Like I feel like my instinct is to be like, oh, like when I had pink hair, I'll insert a picture here. But like, I don't know if that was like my favorite. Like I feel like I had a lot of fun during that time, but like, I don't know. I don't know. My favorite time for my hair is when I get sick of going blonder and then I go dark. but once I have dark hair for a long time, I get sick of it and then I want to go lighter. So that barely answered the question. I guessed pink, but like just because it was the most like out there. This one is literally from my roommate Colleen, and it's kind of mean. She said, "You're the type of person that not just hates but loathes being wrong." And like, I guess, but like I feel like I can like handle being wrong. Like if I know that I'm like am in the wrong, or if like I did something bad, then like I think I can own up to that. And like I do things wrong like all the time. Like, I'm kind of fucking stupid, so like I feel like I can own up to it, but I don't know. I don't like being wrong. Colleen, fuck you. This one is so funny. It says tier rankings S, A, B, C, D, F for all the dudes you've been with. And like, no, I can't do that. Like I can't just like expose people, you know, like that's not like just my information. It's like I don't know, like do you want names? Like I'm not doing that. Okay, but I was a little bit sneaky and I did go and see who last viewed my Snapchat story before sending that. And the last person that viewed it is somebody that I have been with. So I just want to say that if this person, the last person that viewed this before asking this question, is the person that I have hooked up with, then S tier. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. How do you feel about the 2020 election and all the debates? I feel scared and anxious. I voted yesterday. I voted blue. I hope that you did too if you care about like morals and just like human decency. But the results are not like finalized yet because of all the mail-in ballots this year. So I'm just kind of anxious and like waiting to see what happens. I'm just praying that we are heading towards something better than the last 4 years because we really need it. Have you ever met someone famous? If so, who was it and how did it go? Like not really. Like the closest thing to like a celebrity that I've met is this guy Ryan Momplu that plays at the music festivals that I go to. Like I've met him like on a few occasions and you should check him out. He's cool. Other than that, one time in New York, I saw Kristen Chenoweth. She like walked right past me. Like I was with a couple friends and we walked past like this group of people and I literally was like, wait a second, like that was Kristen Chenoweth. If you don't know who it is, like I'm sorry, but like you should. She's a Broadway star. She's been in like a bunch of like TV shows and movies and stuff too, probably. But she walked right past me and I was like, I got like one picture. I'll try and find it and I will put it up here, but it was like her getting into a car from like a distance, but I promise she walked right past me and I didn't like meet her, but she walked past me. So the next question is celebrity crush. I would say right now my celebrity crushes, like my top two, are Daniel Levy and Owen Patrick Joyner from Julie and the Phantoms. If you have not watched that show, please watch it. Got a good plot, good characters, great music. I really recommend it. Those are probably my two celebrity crushes right now. Daniel Levy from Why Don't We and Owen Joyner from Julie and the Phantoms. Funny, embarrassing moment. I have like so many like just like drunk embarrassing moments on campus. There's this one time where I was coming back from probably like the dining hall or something with my friends and I was drunk and I was walking backwards and facing like my wait was that wait this is I can't do this. This is me. This is my group of friends. I'm walking backwards, I guess. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing my hand puppets, but I was walking backwards and I was facing my group of friends, and I misjudged the length of the hallway, I guess you could say, and I ended up crashing backwards into like a door to like a study room, and I like crashed into the wall, and then I look, and there's two RAs just walking, like doing rounds, like walking, like they're right there, like they just completely saw, and I literally, all of us just instantly went into like we are not drunk mode, you know, so like covering it up, and just like, oh, like ha ha ha, like I can't believe you just did that, you know. It was like, yeah, but that's one. I have more stories on campus, but maybe I'll save them for another time. I got one assumption that says you're a vegan, and I have to say I'm not. Like, I'm really not even close to being vegan, but I do wish that I had a little bit more of a vegan diet at least, but I don't think I could do a full vegan diet. I love chicken too much, and I eat a lot of like cheese and like eggs and just stuff like that. So like I feel like I don't think I could be a vegan, but I think that being told that you assume I'm a vegan is kind of a compliment, because I feel like that is a sustainable, healthy way of living. So if I come off that way, I'll take it. The last question is, what is your favorite drink? And I would say it depends, but if I'm drinking wine, I like either a rosé or a pink moscato, and if I'm drinking like hard liquor, I will always pretty much choose vodka. I'll do like either just like shots of vodka, or I will do like a vodka lemonade, vodka Red Bull. Yeah, and I think that is all of the questions and assumptions that I was given. Wait, no, there was one more. Her assumption is that I often kiss girls when I'm drunk, and like, you're not wrong. You're really not wrong. I wouldn't say I do it like every time I drink, but like I definitely have done that. So that's the video, I guess. That was not like the one that I was planning on leaving off on, but I guess I didn't really plan at all. I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a little bit more about me. My stomach is growling, so I think I'm gonna make some taquitos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you want that to be. Me and Colleen are planning a real life Among Us theme, so I'm probably gonna film that whenever that happens, so stay tuned for that. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. I don't care about copyright. I ain't making any money on these videos anyways. I literally just typed in copyright instead of Anna Sun. But then like once I'm once I have dark hair for a long time, then I get sick of it and I want to go blonde. Can we just talk about the setup that I had for this? Like, girl,